Okay, y'all, so I started with some peppers, the little small sweet peppers, orange, yellow, and red. And I diced them up and also, not diced them, I actually sliced them up and also sliced up an onion. Then I grabbed some chicken breast that I had already. It's really just 2 pieces, and I cut one in half because one was really thick and sliced that all up. I made them pretty thick so that the chicken can be nice and juicy, but they are not bite-sized, so that would be up to you. You can make them more bite-sized, or you can just cut it up once it's on your plate or after it's done cooking. I did this in strips. Then I seasoned it with my soul seasoning, which goes on pretty much everything. It is absolutely delicious. I added some soy sauce, some minced garlic, and some honey. The honey is going to give it a nice glaze when we pan sear it. Mixed it all together. Use the same hand and washed it in between because you really don't want to touch your bottles and jars, even if you wipe them all down all the time, you don't want to touch your bottles and jars after touching your chicken. So just try to use that same hand. Now we're putting it in the pan. I had some olive oil at the bottom of the pan first, and then I added the chicken. Now let's start the rice. I did 2 cups of water, 1 cup of rice. Always 2 parts, 1 part when making rice. Cover it, stir, cover it, then let it do its thing. Now I flip my chicken to see if I got that good color that I want for our pepper chicken, which is pretty much the same as pepper steak, but with chicken. Flipped all of that all the way through. Cooked it on high heat so we can get that caramelization. Added those peppers and onions, the sweet peppers and onions. Now I'm going to make the sauce. So I added about a cup of water, about 3 nice tablespoons of cornstarch. This is our thickening agent. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Mix that all in. Mix your cornstarch and your water together. Whisk it till it's nice and completely blended. Now I'm going to add my favorite Better Than Bouillon chicken base. Whisk, mix everything. Then I'll add more garlic. Honey and soy sauce. I'm whisking in the soy sauce just so I can kind of just see more. I added the honey, whisking that too. This sauce is so good and sweet. I actually use this sauce on, mine is chicken base on my pepper steak. It's so good. Now we're gonna add that to our chicken and peppers and onions. Just add it right in and turn your heat down low. Nice color. Make sure you cover that up so that it can just start to marry with the chicken and absorb and get thick. You can use less cornstarch if you want it thicker. Thinner, I'm sorry. If you want it thinner, you can use less cornstarch. Perfect. Nice and thick sauce. Looks absolutely delicious. Smells great too. And so, since I had some shrimp that I needed to cook, I just went ahead and seared up some shrimp using my soul seasoning again and fresh cracked pepper over olive oil on high heat, just so I could have a nice color on that. And of course, you don't have to add the shrimp. I because shrimp doesn't go in pepper steak, but because in Club Kitchen I do it my way, how I want to do it. And I had some shrimp, so let's do some shrimp. Flipped it over. It's cute, couple pieces. Deglazed the pan with just a little butter, mixed it all in. Then I poured it right in my pan with my pepper chicken. Doesn't that look amazing? You just want to eat it by itself. The butter going in that sauce was really a good touch. Now we're ready to eat. Take your rice and strain it, rinse it real good, add it back to the pot with some salt and pepper, fresh sea salt and fresh cracked pepper, and then you're ready to plate. Don't forget to add your parsley to your peppered chicken. So good, nice, hearty, thick, sweet sauce.